Greetings everyone, it is me, Gigalem, and welcome back to Lemmings. Last time we took care of the Genesis exclusive fun levels, and in this part we shall be resuming the Super Nintendo version with the start of the Tricky Rank. And let me tell you, you wanna know what level you start off with in Tricky for that version? We all fall down. Yeah, that's a good way of scaling the difficulty. So yeah. This is a fairly easy way of just telling players that they're on their own for this, since they've now conquered one rank and they should have easy knowledge of everything else. Okay, good. It's possible to make this with one bridge. It's just very precise. I don't think I'm gonna make it in one bridge. I mean, I think he's at the end of his build. So I'm just gonna make another staircase just in case. But yeah. This is a fairly decent length level, and it's just fairly simple, but it's not going to stay that simple for very long for a good reason. So, gotta remember to press circle on this controller instead of square, because I've been pressing square the entire time I've been playing the Genesis version. I took 2 bashers, but it worked. But yeah, sadly I cannot raise the release rate via controller inputs, but I can do this again. Hold B and speed up the scroll. Like, I can hold up and down. I can press... I can press these 2 buttons to do this. But I can't exactly, press a button and change the, release rate and such. I wish I can do that, but I can't. So yeah. Hop in, my lemmings. You don't really have all day, but this level has more time than need be. Come on. In you go, guys. There we go. But yeah, that is level 1. But you want to know what's next? This level. This level. What a way to start off the repeats. Seriously. I'm gonna be trying to do an exploit for this level like I said I was gonna do, and it's been giving me more trouble than it's worth because, oh no, I'm recording. I hit that button, I can't do it. Because I've gotten so freaking frustrated with trying to get this working that I had to scrap a freaking recording. Okay. No, that's not what I meant to do. I am selecting. I am literally pressing A. Like, I'm literally holding A on you and you're literally ignoring me. Well, at least this Super Nintendo version lets me be precise with my release rate. Inch myself. No. gotta be... It's just that... Hey. Is that too high? No, fortunately. It's just like... I really don't like this level. Why are you just still high? Waiting? That's gonna be... he's gonna die. He's gonna die. He didn't die. That's what I wanted to do. It took me almost half my diggers. That's what I was trying to do this entire time. It took me almost 10 minutes, but that's the one thing I was trying to do. I think it's easier to do it in the Sega Genesis version, and probably the DOS version and such. I'm not sure about the Amiga version. I'm not sure if you can do it there, but I've been trying to do that entire time. I'm gonna need to look that closely in footage so I can figure out how to do it again. Oh, this is an awful level. And I have to do it 2 more times. Yeah, they decided to repeat this level 4 full times. Anyway, let's move on to level 3. A ladder would be handy. Fortunately, we have a breather here, so... And we have 10 Lem as the theme again. Pretty jazzy version, too. I don't know if that's splat height or something like that, but so I'm just going to... Okay, good. The one trick still works here. I'm actually gonna start building a little bit early. Because this could be a pretty lengthy level. I don't think I can turn around a digger with a blocker in this version, because I didn't see the lemming falling to the left and such. But yeah, we might as well just like this is a pretty simple level. I apologize for the silence. I'm just reeling back from the awfulness that was the level I had to beat. But I was just not happy with it. I'm not happy with We All Fall Down. It's just like trying to get that solution to work and stuff like that. It's just such a tedious level, and I don't like when having to put people through it every single time. But yeah. Okay, 2, 3. And yeah. I think I'm high enough to actually reach the exit without needing to do something sketch or something like that, like without a spiral staircase. I found out about this version of the game due to a Final Fantasy VI speedrunner. Essentia 4 was her name. Like a speedrunner and the mother in that, which is pretty unique, because it's just it's just like, it's not every day that you get to say my mom's a speedrunner and stuff like that. I do hope Essential 4 is treating her life well, especially in this day and age. But yeah, Anyways, let's raise that release rate up to 99 because that is level solved. But yeah, this is just a nice breather level with nice geometry and such, or terrain. I'm not. Could you really call this geometry? This is just pixel-based walking and stuff like that. But seriously, could you call this geometry? But yeah, that's another level down, taken to the bank and such. And I need to start thinking of things to talk about because I'm still a little bit steamed. But hey, look at these guys, look at them, just all huddled together, just heading into the exit and such. I mean, you're giving way more builders than you need for this level. Like, you're giving 40 builders, seriously. Oh, hello, Cleo, what you got? Anyways, let's move on to level 4. Here's one I prepared earlier. This one's a fairly simple one. It's all about just sending one over and then just building and building and building. But yeah, I do like this level in terms of scenery and such. Like, you have a lot of scenery. You have this wall here, and anyways, I'm going to send a climber up earlier. I don't think, actually I think a lemming could climb over that. I'm going to be, like, I want to know how they made this. Did they just, like, erase a bunch of vines or something like that? But it's like a ship. Yes, they can climb that, so... Some versions don't have the water, but this version does. I'm probably gonna... man, this is probably gonna result in an outtake or something. Yep! Knew it. This one's like at least a breather of a challenge compared to what we'll have to deal with ahead. I do like the scenery of this level, like it's like some sort of ship on the water or something. Like, some versions just axe the water, you just have like bottomless pits instead. I'm not sure what's the correlation of what versions have water in their stage and what doesn't. And I'll never know why, because there's just no reason. It's just like they either have water or they don't have water. In some versions, water depends on what solutions you can do. But yeah. Ay. If only I can make pixel precise movements so that way I can just optimize my builders as soon as possible, because you really have to mash certain buttons just so that the lemmings would understand that, hey, I'm actually being selected, and such. But yeah, I know we'll have to deal with the taxing one later, and the taxing one is a bit of a time crunch, and that's why it's in taxing and such. But yeah, it's all about just building over the water and getting over to the island ahead. But, yeah. It's probably just me seeing things, but I thought the water had some sort of glow to it. Okay, I'm actually liking how these lemmings are clumping up together because it's going to make it easy for me to send a climber ahead. Just one pause, just in case. There we go. But, yeah. You know, when I speed it up, it looks like the lemmings are frozen in time. Just, I wonder what's the best version of each song subjectively, because I know music is subjective, and the various ports of Lemmings can be the biggest examples of that. But okay, I think this guy is going to make it to the other side. Yeah, he is. He's going to make it. just barely above the water. I know certain pieces are made just by erasing certain things. Like, you can tell that there was a lot of erasers used here. I mean, I think I see the one diagonal bridge piece be used as a way to make this ship work. Like, this is practically a ship here. Like, there are a lot of things that really define this, that really define how, like these games are, like, these games level creation and such. Come on, guys. Mosey along. I'll have to turn this guy around later and such. Holy moly, the game is slowing down. Slowing down because it's about to load 100 lemmings. Ugh. Jugga, 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 jugga. Don't be surprised if I stop at a single-digit level today because of the kind of stuff I had to put myself through. Ugh. Slow down. No, that's the wrong lemming I selected. Select you! Ugh. Not the one I meant to select, but yeah. Look at these clumps. There's so many of them that they're slowing the game down because this NES can't handle this many on screen. If this were a GameCube game, it'd be running at full 60 frames per second. But sadly, Sony bought the freaking IP as well as Psygnosis and hoards the IP to themselves and only releases certain things so they don't lose it. Ah, that's just the sad, sad truth. Meaning that Lemmings never got Virtual Console re-releases or anything because of it. These poor buddies deserve a better fate than to just be a mobile game. A very unpolished mobile game. But hey, I digress. Level cleared, and we're moving on. This is one of my favorite levels of the tricky rank because of just the way it looks and such. Anyways, let's move on to level 5, which is Kara's clicking cause lives, which is a fourth wall break too. Could you really call selecting a lemming on the controller clicking? I guess you can make it lewd by replacing one word with another and such. That would be some sort of message or something like that. But this is just we have to keep things PG-13 here. This is a very simple level. But what? I've never done that. I have never done that by complete accident. Yeah, I'm trying to select the basher. I really like this version of Can, if I'm honest. It's so bouncy and such. Like, it's so bouncy and campy, and I really enjoy it. Also, let's do the obligatory, admire the scenery. So many crystals! And we have to gather these things in the next Let's Play. Who knows when that will be, but regardless. One thing I do like is when the creators get creative with the level developers get creative with their pieces. Like, see this? See these see these details? Those are made from these from these crystal sticks, and it's made to look like it's a string. I love stuff like that. Oy. Huh, that worked. All I had to do was just be able to cross this. I think this level has a repeat. There are levels from Tricky that get repeats. I don't know if there's any levels from Taxing that get repeats, because Mayhem doesn't really have repeats on later difficulties and such, because Mayhem's the last difficulty in the original game and such. Oy. Just have to make sure I can Oy. I get nervous when building on the edge because it's so easy for the lemming to just immediately walk off and such. And on top of that, I have to deal with a level involving edges a little bit later. Anyways, that's practically level solved, so free the guy. It just, this level looks very nice. Like, it's definitely one of those levels that's just like, it's gonna stick in your mind due to the amount of artistic creativity DMA design has with these levels. But yeah. Everyone to the exit, come on, move. Move, boys, move! Come on! Alright. Because of when I'm recording this, like, I get so winded by how dark it gets by only 5 p.m. Like, it doesn't feel like 5 p.m. and stuff like when it's like 6, like, it's dark as, like, night and stuff like that, and it's only 6, and it really feels like it's 8 or something like that. And I know, because just the other day I was at round 1, and when I left it was like, the sky was pitch black, but it was like 6. I thought it would have been like 10 or something. But hey, another level solved. Let's go to level 6. Which is Lemmingology, another single digit Lemmings level. So let's do it. Anyways, I think I know how to solve this level. This level has way more skills than needed, and there's many ways to solve a level like this. You can't exactly just start by bashing because you immediately go straight into the fire. But this guy's gonna go ahead. Also, that's splat height, so we're gonna have to lower that. There are many ways to approach that kind of height or something like that. But here's a simpler way of doing it by using as least builders as possible. Also, his edges, is certain edges a bit weird in this version because it seems they just have like they walk a pixel below the top or something like that. But yeah, this level is pretty easy and pretty short. There is a repeat of it in the taxing rank and such, and we'll have to deal with that when that time comes. Oops. Okay, I am not going to question how I built to the edge, because I'm never going to be able to do stuff like that again. Let's see, I'm gonna have to... There we go. Oops. Slowed them down unintentionally. But yeah, that's level solved. So let's move on to level 7. Been there, seen it done. A level I'm glad I'm not going to be playing for the Sega Genesis version. This and its repeat. I really don't like this level. I don't like this level because of the game's arcade issues. Okay, good. Selected the right guy. Because this game's issues is with, like, just edges and such. Like, just not being able to do directional selecting, which makes certain levels much harder than they need to be. One of those issues is the most prevalent with levels like these. Like, levels like these are why I don't, like, issues like those are why I don't like levels like this. Also, before anything else, this lone pillar all the way to the edge. There's another one in the Amiga version, considering that these levels are a bit shorter. But that lone pillar, it needs a friend. But yeah. Like the pillar said, it's easily one of the most famous and recognizable ones, yet it's not the one you start off with. But hey. And it's just like, you will not like Ascending Pillar scenario if you didn't like this level, believe me. Like, it's just a Builder Fest level, only harder by the fact that you cannot directional select. Because, if you had directional selecting, this level becomes easy. Like, really, really easy. Much easier to manage than you would ever imagine. And we have like 20 of everything and such. Also, I'm so surprised that this level wasn't called Been There, Seen It, Done, Been There, Done That, and such. Because Been There, Seen It, Done It just... It sounds like a bootleg version of it. And... man, that is a nice, clean approach to it. But hey... this level's already over, because all we have to do is just, like, we have to get low enough, because this is splat height, and then build. I gotta wonder why most of these levels just suddenly have water applied to it. Like, there was not water here before. In fact, I think this water actually makes the level harder, because it's very easy to just dig straight into the water. Anyways, gotta wait for a good moment to mine. I'm never sure with other versions in splat height. Okay, good. I think that's about it and such. The release rate is so slow because of how many lemmings are on screen. Come on, release them all. The exact way I want the builder to go. I always get worried when I have to use a second builder to get lemmings high enough, because I'm worried that the step from the second builder will end up letting the lemmings go out to the other side, the side I don't want them to go out. Come on, we have this gigantic chunk of lemmings, let's get moving. Like... we're under 2 minutes left, but we have more than enough time to make it to the exit. I mean, yeah. Nice architecture, at least. Jugga 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 jugga. Come on, move it. Move along, boys. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Level 7 clear. Let's see what the next one is. It's Lemmings Sanctuary in sight. Let's just make this the last level for today, because I don't have good memories of this level. Dear God, I don't. Who likes pain? I like pain. I like levels that are just absolute garbage. Like, I'm making this a little bit harder for myself because I have 50 builders, but guess what? I have to redo this level in Taxi. And I have only 20 builders and no blockers. It's just all about trying to get to the exit without using too many builders and such. trying to highlight Walker. Oh, there we go. There. Gap sealed in the most obtuse way possible. Look at this garbled mess. That's what I had to do just to seal a gap. Ugh. Now you don't have to do it this way. I would have been happy just using a blocker trap and just building up the rest of the way. But because I am a sucker for 100% and because I realized I had way more builders than I saw, then I might as well just go for it. But don't expect me to be just as clean with it as I should have. I have way more builders than necessary to get across this and such. This level's just plain like this. Okay, this iteration of the level, not bad because you have blockers. You could just set one here and build right over it. But the taxing version of it, I am going to give it quite a tongueful, quite an earful of it because it's just so bad. It's one of the worst levels in the game. It is very reviled in the Lemmings community for just being not only tedious, but freaking just awful in execution. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. For some reason, there's like erased terrain around here. Like there's like a bit missing and such. But yeah, now the game is slowing down because of the amount of lemmings on screen. Okay, didn't mean to do that, but might as well take it. We have this big old gap. The game is really slowing down. Just holy crap. Just that was just one of the most messiest things possible. Come on, come on. Alright, I'm not used to controls. Get up there. But yeah, that's level solved and probably the last level for the part. I'm gonna have to cut down certain takes and stuff like that. That was just not a good level. I mean, this level's just monotonous and boring. But the freaking taxing rating one, oh, do not expect me to go easy on it. Oh my gosh. Because look how much we have to witness. Look how much we have to witness. This part's gonna go to 50 minutes before all the lemmings finish their trek. Just look at that. Okay, like I don't think it's speeding up anytime soon, but just come on. Kind of stuff I had to deal with just to try to make things interesting. Now the game is speeding up and such. I wish I had speed up feature because this would have been so useful for that. It's just that this is one of the most bland levels ever. Come on. So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting, and he had to hire a new one. Anyway, if you want to donate, there are a couple links in the description below. If you want to follow the series, feel free to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you can be notified of other episodes of the series or any future series you wish to follow, but you don't have to do that if you don't want to. Anyways, I've been Gigalem, and I shall bid you adieu. Enjoy the outtakes. This guy's gonna go splat because the game does not want to select a walker. That's gonna be too high. Look. Like that. Every single time. Splat, splat, splat. Why are you ignoring my inputs? Stop ignoring my inputs. I am highlighting you, not a digger. Ow! I was so close! I was so close, I almost had it! Because there's a repeat of this level, and it sucks. It's easily the... Well, off to a great start. No, you... This way to what this level? Like, nothing will get me... Nothing will... Are you serious? This is... Oh, the freaking overlapping with the priority in this game just... seriously makes it so that it's impossible to actually select certain lemmings you need at crucial moments. No, no, no!